For your chance to win a daily prize of £1,000, download the Raffler app today. There's a referral link in the description to the Google Play and App Store. Use that link and get an extra £100 bonus added to your daily prize. Also, over on g2a.com, use the promo code CHES to get a discount on your Xbox, PlayStation codes and games. Link in the description down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 48 of the second series of My Player here on FIFA 16. We take on Newcastle in the Cup today after recently facing them in the league as well. We came away with a victory in the league game. We'll try and replicate that here in the Cup game. We end the transfer window, in fact, in today's episode as well by facing Bournemouth in the second game of the episode, and then we'll push forward. I'm not sure whether I've been called up for these international friendlies or qualifiers or not, to be completely honest. I haven't had an email yet. We'll find out as we get closer to the time. But as we end the transfer window, I'll be able to show you any deals that the club have done. Obviously, we know that Daniel Sturridge has gone to Borussia Mönchengladbach for £32 million. Not sure if the club's done any other business, to be honest. I haven't been checking throughout the menus every single time that we advance forward. I wanted to wait until deadline day so I could show the full in-out thing on deadline day so you could see what the whole situation is with the club. So it's going to be interesting for me to see, as well as you to see at the same time, what's been going on in this window with Liverpool Football Club. Shea Ojo is starting on the left-hand side of midfield here, which is a slight surprise. No Jordan Ibe, no Coutinho. Semed Yesil starts as centre-forward as well. No Balotelli, no, actually, who is that 77 rated player? I'm not entirely too sure who that is at the top. I can't see any sort of hint as to what name that is. But no Sturridge, obviously he's been sold. No Balotelli, no, it might be a Divock Origi actually starting up top. But no Roberto Firmino as well. We'll have to wait and see how we get on here. I'm hoping for a win. We got a win last time we played Newcastle. Let's try and do that again. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And let's go. Yesil. Across to Henderson. Shea Ojo. Semed Yesil is down the line there if he wants to play him in, but it's decided to just spin on the spot. Alberto Moreno does get it to Yesil. Shea Ojo played in again. That's a nice ball. There are a number of Liverpool players in the box here, but it's actually Stephen Taylor that gets there ahead of everybody else to head the ball away. Corner going to come in from James Milner. I'm on the edge of the 6-yard box here. Is it going to head my way? No. He's picked out someone beautifully though on the edge. Jordan Henderson should have shot, didn't. Gave it to Origi, whose shot whilst spinning around 180. It comes off Paul Dummett and goes out for another corner. I'm on the edge of the 6-yard box again. I'm going to drift to the near post and then call for it. Oh, I might actually still get on the end of that. No, Stevie Taylor wins the header. It's just corner after corner after corner at the minute. Again, I'll drift to the near post and I'll call for it. And again, it's coming towards me. And again, Stephen Taylor gets up. Milner keeps that in though. He's done well. He's done well. I'll call for it here. Plays me in. Surely 1-0. How have I missed? I've actually pulled that past the post. Not entirely too sure how I haven't scored there. That's pretty embarrassing. Never mind. Still 0-0. Call for this. We'll get it. Look for Semed Yesil. Oh, wow, what a ball. I didn't intend that to be that good, and we could score as a result of it, and we have done. Yesil squares it across to Divock Origi. It's 1-0 Liverpool. I tried to play that to Yesil's feet, I'll be honest, in between those two defenders, but it went through... I've said in between those two defenders whilst pointing at my monitor. You can't... Why have I done that? You can't see what I'm pointing at. I'm sure you know what I mean though. I wanted to play it to his feet and he's played it in between Yesil and another defender as a through ball instead by default. Sometimes the CPU automatically decides where you wanted to pass it to and it's a horrific decision. This time is one of the rare moments where the CPU actually plays a pass where you didn't tell it to and it works in a good way. This time it's led to 1-0 Liverpool here away from home against Newcastle. Yesil, that's a nice ball into me. We'll let it run. We'll take it in our stride now. We'll try a nice little Berber spin. That works wonders. Cut inside that man. Well, let's go all the way, shall we? Left-footed finesse, 2-0. That just kind of opened up really nicely for me after we turned inside. I'm quite pleased with that. I was hoping Yesil's run would take the defender there away, and that's exactly what happened. It's great movement from the youngster, and it's just completely made the goal for me. Well, he did more work to create the opportunity than I did. I just basically ran into the space that he opened up for me. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 2. Oh, we've stolen that off Taylor, and Semed Yesil's played through here. He's going to poke it to me. I'm kind of on my own. I've got people arriving, although I've kind of been able to make my way all the way through, and that is 3-0. A brace for us. A really, really poor piece of defending. We'll just always a possession play. They weren't even defending. They had the ball in their possession, Newcastle, on the halfway line. Divock Origi steals it off them. Nicely tucked away onto the keeper, though. Pleased with that finish. But that was always coming after we stole it off them on the halfway line. Samuel Gisile, though, involved again. 2 assists for him now and 2 goals for us. Coutinho gets there. He's on the run here, Felipe Coutinho. Is he going to poke that through? No, he's still going. Okay, out wide. Here's Shea Ojo. Oh, he's completely torn and Babu apart. Cross comes in. Is this a hat-trick for us? No.
Looking forward to it.
Bayern with the throw. Gets it to me. Poke it through there looking for Ballo. Takes it in his spell well. And good save by Cardallo. Close to 4. 2 goals for us so far. Nearly an assist to add to that. We could maybe get a hat-trick. No, I've headed over the bar. Let's get past the man. Play a nice little through ball into Andre Wisdom. Back up to an 8.8 rating now. Here's Balotelli. I'm burning whatever stamina I've got left. We're into the box. Paul Dummett just outmuscles me though, as I'm pretty weak now with stamina basically non-existent there, as you can see. And for some reason, I've immediately dropped down to an 8.4. Never mind. We'll take the 2 goals. I'm really pleased with that. It's just so impossible to maintain a match rating in this game. Never mind, we were at a 9.7. We end with like an 8.2, but we get the 2 goals and a 3-0 win, which I guess is the most important thing. 2 goals, 100% pass accuracy as well, which is also very pleasing. And we're through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. Into the next game we go, which was, if I remember correctly, Bournemouth? Question mark? We have been selected for the England games that are upcoming, so we will be playing in those in the next episode. The European group stages have been drawn though, I think. Yes, they have. Utrecht. Who's that? Who are you? Where's Liverpool? Sint Truiden. I do not know who that is, I will be honest. I apologise. And we've also got Real Sociedad. A few people were saying that we should be in the Champions League this season because, of course, we won the Europa League last year. And if this were real life, then you'd be correct. We should be in the Champions League. But this is FIFA, and FIFA doesn't have that rule in it, unfortunately, for some reason. Hopefully next year that is resolved, and if you win the Europa League, you will qualify for the Champions League. But as things stand, that isn't the case in FIFA 16. So unfortunately, it's only Europa League football for us this year, regardless of the fact that we won the Europa League last year. Never mind, let's play Bournemouth. Yasil gets the tackle in, gets it to Balotelli. Milner in support. Yasil and Milner still there in front of him. He's going to go out wide to Jordan Ibe. Ibe could cross. He could go solo. He's going for solo. There's Yasil. Good save by Fabianski. Palms it away. First chance of the game goes our way. It was very well created as well, but unfortunately not the clinical finish we needed. Off this from Henderson though. We might still set up a second opportunity. Nathaniel Klein comes back to me. I'll look to get it to Ballo. It's actually Yasil that helps it through to Ballo, and again it's Fabianski that ends up with the ball in his hands. Ibe. Good touch by Ballo. Very well controlled. Milner. Is he going to turn this way? Yes, he is. I'll call for it. I'm going to get it from him, but Nathaniel Klein will give it to me. I was going to do a little bit of skill moves there to get past Tyrone Mings, but we didn't need to. Right, let's cross the ball in, and Ballo will not give us a 1-0 lead because he's lost the header. I'll head it back into the middle. Samuel Yasil will bring it down. Henderson to Yasil again, to me. I'm going to go for this gap. That did not work, but never mind. At least we got a headers 1 accomplishment. 18 minutes in, still 0-0. Arter, Wilson, out wide to Max Gradle, cuts inside nicely. Wow, gets wiped out by Jordan Henderson. No foul given though, or even any sort of advantage played, but thankfully for me, Callum Wilson shoots straight at Simon Mignolet. Bournemouth's first real opportunity of the game, but luckily for us, it was straight at the goalkeeper. Arter to Wilson. Is he going to get the pass through? No, he's going to go out wide instead. Matt Ritchie. What's Ritchie going to do here? Gets it back onto his favoured left foot. Into Simon Francis, who turns inside, has a good shot and needs saving from Mignolet. Not really too sure. Oh, and Afobe's offside. That was a great run and shot from the right back. Unfortunately for them, though, Benik Afobe was offside and Simon Mignolet made a great save from the earlier shot. Still 0-0 as we head towards half-time. Good header. Knocks it down to me. We go back inside to Milner, and there's Henderson. Fires it towards Balotelli, who does well. Where's he going to go, though? Ibe. Driving inside. Ibe in real life has actually moved to Bournemouth, but he almost scores against them here. Good save by Fabianski. He's made some good saves in this game so far, as has Simon Mignolet at the other end. It's still 0-0, but we could have had a number of goals to this point. We'll see if anything does actually cross the white line in the next 20 minutes or so. New position, centre mid. What formation are we playing now then? A 4-3-3. Okay, it's playing... It's frustrating. I'd much rather play on the right-hand side of that front three in the formation that we did, or in the manner that we did for Derby at the beginning of our career. But clearly Jurgen Klopp sees me more as a centre mid and a right mid rather than a right winger and a right mid. So we'll just have to make do with it and do what we can in a central area now for the remaining 5 minutes or so. I mean, the last my play we did was as a cam, and we did play it in centre mid for Barcelona, so we can play in this role. I am used to playing in this sort of role in a My Player series, but not with a Liverpool side, more with Barcelona. But Thiago Ilori, of all the players, when you're on all-out attack, for something like that to drop to when he's breaking into the box with no defenders in front of him, you want it to be Balotelli or Semir Jassil. You don't want that sort of chance to drop to Thiago Ilori. That should have been 1-0. If it had dropped to Felipe Coutinho, who's just come on, then that would have been even better. But we'll get this here to Divock Origi. There is space out wide for Emre Can, who's playing on the right of the midfield three. Can could cross. He has done. Who's underneath it? Balotelli. Oh, Fabianski. Brilliant tipped save over the top. We've had a number of chances here. We should have won this game, but Fabianski's going to claim that. No, he's not. He's going to punch it. Right, there is still the opportunity for a goal here to win the game. Where's this corner going to go? It's going to come towards me, but it's flicked on. I'll call for it here from Dejan Lovren. He gets it to me. I just want some space. We'll look to whip it. O'Kane gets in a good block. I'll call for this again, though. Klein gets it to me. Not the best of first touches, but left-footed shot! Oh, wide of the target as the final whistle goes. I'll try to take everything into my own hands, grab the game by the scruff of the neck and pull us towards 3 points. Unfortunately, I only pulled the shot wide of the post. Never mind, a 0-0 draw against Bournemouth in the league. It was our 80th match completed, though. We're going to get some accomplishments here, as you can see. Volleys at 1, acceleration at 1. Only the 2. Okay, never mind. Was hoping for a few more, but not to worry. 2 shots for them, 7 for us, but no goals. Some very good goalkeeping on display, though. So we're through in the Capital One Cup, but unfortunately only a point in the league. But it's still very early days in this second season of this My Player. As I'm sure you're very well aware, our penalties could go up 1 here, though. If we get an A, we got a C. All right, never mind. We'll push on with some more training later on in the week. I will, though, quickly do transfer deadline day so you can see exactly what's gone down in this window. I'll cut there now. There's been quite a lot of action in this transfer window from a number of sides. Arsenal, as you can see, have made 4 signings. Villa have sold a couple of people. Fabianski is a new signing at Bournemouth in this window. Also sold McDonald. Chelsea have made 4 signings. Singraven and Keeson are probably the 2 standouts. We've sold Benteke and Danny Ings to Crystal Palace in this window, apparently. We've also sold Daniel Sturridge, as we saw earlier. No deals for Derby, the side that we used to play for. Lukaku has been sold from Everton as well. Hull have brought in 3 players, including Ogbonna. Kramaric is sold from Leicester. We have brought in Stefan de Vrij, though, and that's to replace the outgoing Martin Skrtel. But Benteke, Ings and Sturridge all sold by Liverpool. I'd very much like us to bring in a new player or 2 in transfer deadline day, if possible. Not much by City. Manchester United have brought in Griezmann and Diego Poyet. Jovetic has gone to Newcastle. Skrtel went to Southampton. They've also sold Sims and Cedric, the right back. Stoke have brought in a couple of good players and sold a couple of players as well. Sunderland have done a lot of business. 30-odd million pounds going in and out. Obviously, we saw Fabianski to Bournemouth. Mahmoud Dahoud has gone from Mönchengladbach to Watford. And West Ham have sold Poyet and Ogbonna. So we'll see what happens in the next 10 hours or so. Hopefully something goes through with regards to Liverpool. If it does, I'll show you. If not, then I'll just skip to the end of the transfer window. Yo, there was a huge deal that went through and I wasn't sure what it was. I was just scrolling through. It's actually us. We've brought in Gareth Bale. Have I just been replaced? We've brought in Gareth bloody Bale to Anfield. That's incredible. Where are you? God, he's going to be all the way down the bottom, isn't he? We've brought in Gareth Bale for £57 million from PSG. At Derby, we got kind of replaced by Quaresma. It was Ricardo Quaresma we got replaced by. Liverpool have brought in Gareth Bale. What that does for our first team opportunities, I've absolutely no idea. But I didn't see that coming, I'll be completely honest. Transfer deadline day has ended. It's the World Cup qualifiers now. which we will be selected for. But when we get back to domestic action, will we be playing in the first team or have we been replaced by Gareth Bale? I have absolutely no idea what that means for our Liverpool future. Let me know in the comments section down below. Do you think that's our first team opportunities at Liverpool gone? Or do you think we can maybe use Bale in a central role, a centre forward, and maybe we can still play out wide ourselves? We'll have to wait and see. We've got Scotland and Belgium in the 2018 World Cup qualifiers coming up next. But wow, that has completely blindsided me. Gareth Bale signs for Liverpool. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't to this point already to ensure you don't miss out on any more of this series or the Newcastle series. But for now, I'll